Alright lads, so we're going back into the Cacao Society. So for today's video, we're going to be showcasing the newly resurrected Cacao Society SOI FON, and quite frankly, it's a pretty good upgrade. She's also going to be really good right now for stuff like IT because she does have Killer, so I'm actually kind of excited to see how she is going to perform in that particular content. But for those wondering, SOI FON is a Mind Sorry Captain with the Hollow Kill ability, and originally she was a 25% strong attack damage soul trait. Now she is that, but also offers extra 10% recharge. So not only is that good for herself because now her strong attacks come back a tad bit faster, that was one of the few things she was lacking prior to resurrecting, but she's also a pretty good link. If you want to trade that extra 2% recharge for more strong attack damage, this is going to be a pretty good soul trait. Personally, I don't use these links that much, but I definitely could get a use out of this. And while I would have preferred 25% strong attack damage with 60% full stamina damage, 10% recharge isn't that bad. But with that said, let's jump into some IT and see how she does perform. Alright then, so jumping into IT, Inheritance Trials, where we're going to try and demonstrate to the best of our abilities. We did bring a Lisa with us just to get that extra 20% strong attack damage because she is going to need it. But to be fair, for a character that just recently resurrected, her strong attack damage isn't really that bad. And I do like that we have Killer here. It's going to be a good way to demonstrate her. Now, I really like her Nad string too. I know she's not a Nad character, but the two SOI FONs that appear alongside her is actually quite cool. Her SA1's going to be a pushback attack, which isn't really the best, but I guess in this case, because we do want to inflict stats elements, it's not the worst strong attack to have. Same goes for the SA2. It's a vacuum vortex, does do the job quite well, and then her SA3 is just going to be a full screen attack. An AoE around her, right? She's actually not doing too bad here. Like, damage-wise, we are doing quite respectable amounts of damage here, as long as you do hit the enemies. It's not like the best strong attacks, but even the SA1's killing for the most part. And this is going to be mainly due to her newfound upgrade. Upon resurrecting, again, as I mentioned, her soul trait, 25% strong attack damage, and also 10% recharge. We are going to notice that in the gameplay because our strong attacks are coming back faster. And to make up for the fact that we don't have 12% recharge, we've given her, a bunch of 14% recharge links, so she is getting kind of like the optimal amount of recharge. And look at that. Like, she's not doing bad, honestly. The only problem I'm seeing here right now with this particular character is just the fact that we don't have the best range. So we are technically having to use more strong attacks just to kill multiple waves of enemies. But if we do position ourselves quite well here, like a 1 minute and 33 second playtime, even though we weren't going for the fastest, really isn't that bad. But in addition to getting that extra bit of recharge, I think the most notable upgrade here is the fact that she also picked up 2 new skills. She's one of the few characters and great examples of a potential good resurrection. Completely missed that SA2 is that she was already lacking quite a few skills. If you saw our Momo showcase, she basically got no upgrade whatsoever because she already had 7 skills built into her. In SOI FON's case, that's not really the case because she only had 5 skills prior to resurrecting. So resurrecting actually gave her a good opportunity to get better skills, and that's exactly what she did get. Because alongside the extra 10% recharge, she did get 20% strong attack damage. And keep in mind, her soul trait was already 25% strong attack damage. So technically right now, she has a 45% Berserker, which isn't anything special nowadays compared to some of these new broken characters. But for a character that released in 2018, 2019, that's not too bad. And at least in this case, when we have Killer, we're doing some respectable damage here. And as for the second skill that she picked up, it wasn't follow-up, so that's already a massive W. They Caleb like to give characters like this follow-up all the time for some reason, but she actually did pick up 20% more damage to enemies that are afflicted by poison. And she has 2 attacks, SA1 and 2, that do hit quite a few times that can potentially inflict poison, and that allows you to do more damage. So in terms of an upgrade, it's really good. I mean, 10% recharge, 20% more strong attack damage, and also 20% more damage when you afflict a stat summon isn't really that bad. Honestly, as far as resurrections do go, it's definitely one of the better ones, especially because she isn't a, 1000-year Blood Roar character, so she isn't getting any special treatment here. I actually like the way she turned out. I did already mention that I would have preferred if she picked up full stamina damage, and that would have meant that she would have hit a tad bit harder, but it would have came at the cross of her spamming less strong attacks, right? And I guess she is supposed to be like a quite fast character since she is a SOI FON, so she has the extra 4 flash steps. So if she didn't have that recharge, I think you would have spent more time using your Nad string, which to be fair, it's a nice looking Nad string, but it's probably not what you want to do. But going into the final stage, let's quickly demonstrate her summon because I've yet to showcase it. Not gonna lie, it's a cool SOI FON. I like it. I like the idea of it. Again, SOI FON's whole thing is that she has to hit the exact same position twice, and I guess that one actually makes perfect sense. She summons a bunch of those targets, and then by shooting the biggest one, she then spawns in a bunch of other arrows that go straight to the other target. It makes sense. And I guess lore-wise, if that was actually a thing, that would actually be quite deadly. She's got aimbot, bro. She's cheating. But in this case, a 1 minute and 10-second playtime honestly isn't really that bad. So overall, lads, that's basically the showcase on the newly resurrected SOI FON. A very good upgrade, I'd say, as of right now for the year 2023, which granted, we only had 3 resurrection batches, so this might obviously not stay true for the rest of the year. She is currently the best resurrection of the year. 2 ways to increase her damage with the extra built-in recharge. Essentially, she got everything she did want. Now, personally, I would have traded the extra 20% damage to poison enemies for 20% havoc. You did notice in that gameplay that we did miss a couple times with our strong attacks, but I guess it's not really that big of a deal. Just would have been a bit more ideal here. But as far as resurrections go, she's one of the few examples of getting a good resurrection and also becoming a better Link. As mentioned, I won't personally use that Link that much. I prefer more recharge and less sad than more sad and less recharge, but it's still a good combination of a soul trait and definitely can be put to use, especially if you are someone that maybe worked on this character, transcended her. She's going to be a good Link for future mined characters. So yeah, happy to see a SOI FON get a new good upgrades. In the comments below, let me know what you like to think about this resurrection. I'm curious to know, and let me know if you have any past memories of this character. For me, I didn't really ever get to use her much because I only pulled her a couple years after she came out, and by that point she was kind of irrelevant. So she doesn't have much meaning to my account, but she might be for yours, so let me know. With that said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and peace.